Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Thank you guys for being here today. I'm glad I can be bringing you guys another video. If you are new to the Strat, new to the channel, new to trading, or you are struggling with your trading, guys, we are about to change the way that you guys trade, okay? The first thing I need you to do though is go down below and click that subscribe button and then hit that bell. That bell gives you the notifications for when I send out videos just like this one every single day. This is our top 5 watch list for Monday, July 18th, and I send them out for you guys every day. I send out these, I send out a main watch list, I send out weekly swings, monthly swings. I've got over 200 plus videos for you guys to learn off of how to become consistent traders and how to become profitable traders. Entries, exits, managing trades, broadening formations, different setups. Okay, we go through it all. I'm also on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold, so you can follow me there. And if you have questions, you can DM me or you can tweet at me. I will answer your questions for you, okay? Let's clear up a couple things. Number one, the platform that I use here is TradingView. Okay, if you've never used TradingView before and you want to use it, there's a link in the description below. That link will give you a free 30-day trial. And then if you decide to use TradingView, it gives you up to $30 off of your subscription, okay? So follow that link in the description down below. Number two, I know these things are annoying and I know they're crappy and nobody likes them. The ads, let those roll through, guys, if you don't mind. Those ads pay to keep these videos free for you guys. It keeps me from starting a Discord and starting to charge you guys to watch all this stuff, which I don't think we need to do, okay? So let those ads roll through. Like I said, I know they suck, but it keeps your money in your pockets. Number three, the TradingView indicator that I've got, the Griswold Strat. If you guys want to purchase that, it's a $25 one-time fee. It gives you the indicator for life, and any improvements that I make to it will all be part of that $25. So if I add stuff to it, you guys automatically get that stuff, okay? So you cannot get it from this indicator tab on TradingView. You have to go to the description. In the description of the video, there's a link there that will take you to the purchase of the indicator, or you can find it in the link on my Twitter profile, okay? The Linktree link in my Twitter profile. Other than that, guys, let's get to the top 5 list for Monday. And number 1 on the list, double inside bar for Chewy, okay? If you guys have been following me for a while, or if you're fairly new, you probably still know about the inside bars. I talked about them on the Google Meet that we had today with our members. Double inside bars. Inside bars show consolidation within a stock, okay? So it's a tightening range, meaning the candle does not break the high or the low of the previous candle, just like this one did, and then this one here did not break the high or the low of the previous candle. It stayed within the range, and it tightened. And every time, if you guys have the Griswold Strat indicator, you will see these yellow bars painted, these inside bars painted yellow. You'll see the outside bars painted white, and you'll have these little inside bar tabs and outside bar tabs. You'll also have the candlestick numbers to tell you what the candlestick numbers are, along with the time frame continuity and Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. Anyways, when you see these yellow bars, I want you guys to think of a spring being tightened and coiled, and just getting ready to explode to one direction or the other, high or low, hopefully with time frame. And again, we don't know what the day and the week are going to be, and that's what I like to look at the most when I'm day trading. I like to see for sure the day and the week in the same direction, okay? So we can take the break of these inside bars at 43.22 to the upside for calls, and we can look for targets at 43.42, or triggers to the downside at 41.33 with targets at 41.17, and a second target down here at this pink line at 40.81. Guys, that pink line represents a trigger to the downside on the week. Okay, so we're looking to go 2 down red. So we have a 2 up, 2 down reversal is what we'd be looking for on the week, and we'll see those in our weekly videos, okay? So watch for those. The weekly video anyways. Okay, so if we go back and look, double inside bars are a highly profitable, highly probable play, okay? They don't work all the time, okay? But more often than not, they work. Okay, and we can see off of the last double inside bar we had on Chewy, we broke to the downside and we broke through 1, 2, 3 targets for a really, really good win on Chewy. Okay, so again, I'm not going to go back any further and look for any more. You guys can go back test it if you'd like, but inside bars work more often than not. Okay, so we'll see what happens with Chewy if we break to the high side, if we break to the downside. If we break this weekly trigger here to go 2 down on the week as well. Next up is CL. That's Colgate Palmolive. Has a 2 up that finished red. I have this one on our top 5 because of the time frame continuity. The year, quarterly, monthly are all red. If this continues down tomorrow or on Monday, the week, day, and hourly will be all red. So again, we are going to look for a trigger on this at $77.95. Might be a little... There we go. $77.97 is our trigger on the puts. And our first target, great magnitude here. Almost $1 to the downside. A little less, probably 80 cents. At $77.09 on CL, okay? So we're going to look for this thing to trend to the downside. And if it does, if we come down here, that's what you would call a TTO, triangle layout, up and a continuation to the downside based off of full time frame continuity. Etsy, ETSY. Etsy has an inside bar, and Etsy has the same thing as Roku, and we're going to go over it. So Etsy has this inside bar, and we can take calls at 83.17, puts at 78.33, and if we go back and look at the last inside bars, here was a break to the downside off of a gap. Here was a break to the upside, nice play. Inside bar that turned into an outside bar, but not, it actually gapped up here and went way, way up, and then came back down. We'll look at one more here. Inside bar, trigger to the downside and hitting targets, okay? So again, I go back in time to show you guys this, to show you that more often than not, these things trigger and they hit targets, okay? More often than not. There will be times where they do not, okay? It happens. Unfortunately, part of trading, you can never go 100%. You'll never do it. You can't go 100% on your win rate for trades. It doesn't happen. Okay, so we can trigger to the high side at 83.17, take calls there. First target is at, let me change that to green for you guys, at 83.59. Right there. Or we can trigger to the downside at 78.33. If we trigger to the downside at 78.33, our first target at 78.24, just 9 cents difference, will be the trigger on the weekly. Okay? So if we trigger on the weekly off of this weekly inside bar, we'll have a 212 reversal, and then our first target on the weekly would be at 77.59. Okay, and if we go back in time, it's also the second target there, okay? So second target on the daily is the first target on the weekly. Okay, Roku has the exact same thing, guys. Roku has this inside bar. Okay, so again, we can look for breaks to the high or low side. High side, we're at 86.70. We'll put in our first target, which is not great. The magnitude is not great. We've only got 30-cent difference there. Still room for profit, but this would be a fast move, I'm going to say, if it happens. Okay, and then to the downside, we can take triggers at 81.76 for puts. First target is 81.65. Next target is down here at 79.67. If we trigger the day, we are likely triggering the week to go 2 down on the week. And our second target for the day is here. This is also our first target for the week. Okay? KO is Coca-Cola. KO. Okay, 2 up, finished red. So we've got a failed 2. We are looking for triggers to the downside. At 62.07 will be our trigger for puts. And we are looking for targets at, this is a little bit shy, a little bit too low. We are looking for targets at 61.30 off of this play. Okay, so a 23-cent difference would be good enough for a win for me. Off of this, the monthly, there's a blue line there. Let's see what that represents on the monthly. Okay, so it looks like we've already gone 2 up on the month and have reversed. If I delete that, that is what it's showing us. Head back to the day. Again, we're looking for puts on this. What do we have on the weekly? What's the weekly showing us? So again, our first target is the trigger for the weekly to go 2 down, okay? Be a 1-2-2 continuation. And the last one we're going to go through, guys, here on the top 5 is AAL. That's American Airlines. Has a inside bar. And our trigger to the upside is 14.56 with first targets at 14.88, or triggers to the downside for puts at 14.05, and first targets at, it's not 14.05, it's going to be about 14.04. There we go, a 1 cent target on the daily. I'm going to say the first target we're going to look for is down here. Right there at 13.70. That'll be our first target on American Airlines. Guys, that's a top 5 list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully they work for you. Make sure you are following me on Twitter. Subscribe down below. Don't forget about the Griswold Strat indicator in the description below, as well as the TradingView link to get your free 30-day trial if you have never used TradingView before. Okay, guys, that's the list. Good luck trading on Monday. If the weekly swings aren't out already, they will be shortly, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.